Thanks for joining me today for this Christmas decor adventure. I hope you find some holiday decor inspo to make your season merry and bright. Candy Cane Lane is hosted by Shabby Meets Bling, Up All Night DIY, and Crafting with Indiana Jones. I have their channels in the description box below. For this project, you'll need some of these curlers from Dollar Tree. I actually pulled off the plastic end of two of them, and then this wire piece, I just hooked two of them together. I did secure that with a little bit of hot glue once I got them bent into a candy cane shape. I had some of this chunky yarn that I got from Walmart, and I started by just hot gluing it to the end. And then I just started wrapping that yarn all the way around both curlers to the very end. I did take the time to hot glue every now and again to hold the yarn in place. Once I got to the end, I cut off my yarn and then hot glued it to the very end of the candy cane. This is a very neutral, simple, easy, and quick DIY. Beautiful Christmas bell decorations doesn't have to break the bank. In fact, with just a few simple materials, you can create a stunning display that'll get you in the holiday spirit. These two bells are from Dollar Tree, and this is one of IOD's etiquette transfers. They are gold foiled and they're beautiful. I took the bells outside and I gave them 2 coats of black spray paint. Now I'm using the rub-on tool and I'm rubbing on this transfer onto the front of the bell. I'm using the backing paper just to kind of burnish that down onto the bell to make sure everything's sticking nicely, and then I'll go back and I will work on the second one. For this one, I'm piecing together some pieces of the etiquette's transfer to make it a little bit more of the same size as the other bell. I thrifted these little curtain rings. They're plastic, but I thought they would be perfect for the top of these bells. So I just added some hot glue and stuck it down into that hole, and I'm just wrapping around some jute twine and gluing along the way with a little bit more hot glue. Now this is a bell I got on clearance at Walmart after Christmas last year. I took it outside and I gave it a combination of both of these gold spray paints, and I left it as it was. I strung these together with a piece of Dollar Tree rope and added a little bit of greenery, and I think these are perfect for outdoors. You definitely want to seal in your transfers, and I would keep this under a covered porch. For this project, I used some resin in some of IOD's Christmas tapers molds. I did use the quick cast resin, and once it was completely dry, I used Waverly chalk paint in ink and I painted the entire piece. Once the paint was dry, I used some of Dixie Belle's patina iron paint, and I painted this piece with this paint and let it completely dry as well. Once the patina paint has dried, I'm going back in with a second coat of the patina paint, and I'm just kind of dabbing it all over this ornament. While this is still wet, I'm using the Dixie Belle's patina spray in green and spraying the entire ornament. You could also only spritz this in different places, and once it's dry, it will look like actual rust. So if you want the whole thing rusted like I did, then spray the whole thing, and if you don't, then you can just spray in different places. Now once all of that is dry, I did add a little hanger to the top with some velvet ribbon, and I used a jewelry bail for a pendant that I glued on the back, and I think I used Gorilla Glue for that. Now I'm going back with a fine tip brush and some gold rub and buff, and I'm just highlighting all the details in this ornament. I could not be happier with the way this one turned out. Which of these projects today was your favorite? This ornament, the candy cane, or the bells? I would love to know. Leave me a comment below. Thanks again to our hosts today. Be sure and check out their channels and the playlist in the description box below. Here's another video I think you might like. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.